we've stopped things here. Cape dwarf eelgrass is the unsung hero of the Knysna estuary. Not only does it provide habitat for the critically endangered Knysna seahorse, it also provides safe nursery areas for fish and other invertebrates which form part of a complex food web, which in turn provide food for predators and even us.
See if they can get something for it.
Cape dwarf eelgrass is an endangered vegetation type on its own. The primary things that are stressing its primary threats are sediments and nutrient pollution. Sediments impact the ecosystem negatively by blocking the gills of fish and by smothering the eelgrass, as well as reducing the clarity of the water column, which prevents the eelgrass from being able to photosynthesize. And excess nutrients or nutrient pollution leads to a condition known as eutrophication, and that very often leads to toxic algal blooms. And these algae, particularly in Knysna, known as alva, a type of alva species, this algae smothers out the eelgrass and also reduces the ability of light to penetrate the water column, restricting the ability of the eelgrass to photosynthesize, but also blocking out light for all the other organisms that might depend on it. The problem with this type of pollution is that it's really difficult to pinpoint the source, if there actually is a source. Housing developments, bank erosion, stormwater flow, fertilization of crops or garden, sewage pump failures, all of these things degrade the quality of the water and directly affect the well-being of the eelgrass, as well as everything else that depends on it. In any catchment that has a growing human population, sedimentation and nutrient pollution are a growing concern. However, in Knysna, this was particularly worsened by the devastating June 2017 fires. As a solution to these ongoing pollution problems, albeit a band-aid approach, we will be installing a series of floating islands which utilize nature's natural filtering mechanism. In partnership with the Knysna Basin Project, we've been measuring water coming into the estuary from rivers and from stormwater outflows, and we've identified a number of key hotspots that we believe need urgent interventions. Over time, we will be monitoring the effectiveness of these islands to reduce nutrients and sediment inputs into the estuary. If successful, we plan to scale this intervention up, but long term, we aim to monitor the entire catchment to try and pinpoint the sources of pollution and to try and determine where some of the crucial sources are of pollution entering the estuary and try and tackle those at the source. In order to do this, we'll be engaging with the community. We will be employing citizen science techniques like mini-SAS, where we will have local community champions that will regularly monitor water quality for us so that we can build up an accurate picture of where the hotspots are in the catchment so we can address those where they occur, and hopefully in doing so protect the eelgrass, protect the seahorse and everything else that relies on it. Our work is ongoing and relies on external funding, so we are very grateful to Ryobi and to Nedbank who've made this possible. We're also very grateful to our donors and to you if you've supported us in any way. If you would like to help, make a donation in any small way, you can SMS SAVE to this number. Or another really cool way that you can help is that you can buy one of our Oceans bracelets. If you buy one of these bracelets, that money goes directly to our Source to Sea program, which funds projects exactly like this, involving our fresh water resources, rivers and estuaries, which are one of the most important ecosystems to human health on the planet.